Hi and welcome. Today we're going to be looking at more of what's new or enhanced in Photoshop 2019. In particular, the transforming proportion feature. It's been completely transformed. Let's see how that works. My name's Ken Fisher and this is LiveLink Training. Okay, this update brings to mind a saying: if it's not broke, don't fix it. Forever it's been like this. If you use transform and you want to transform in proportion, you hold down the shift key. Ever since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, it's been like that. It's embedded in my brain and in all the training manuals. Now Adobe have changed it. So now it will transform in proportion by default. If I don't want to transform in proportion, I hold down the shift key. Okay, let's see how that works. Well, here we've just got a plain background layer. Let's add another layer. And then we'll just put something on it. We'll get the ellipse tool, elliptical marquee tool. We'll draw an ellipse somewhere in the middle. Foreground colour is a bluey colour, that's fine, doesn't really matter. And then we'll use keyboard shortcut Alt and backspace to fill it with blue. And then I'll do Ctrl and D to get rid of that selection. And now we've got a layer above the background. Now if I want to transform that now in the new version 2019, I can go into transform with Ctrl and T and I get the control handles that appear around the outside. And if I grab this corner handle now, it transforms it in proportion. I'm not holding down any key now, I'm just dragging. So the functionality is completely reversed. And now if I want to make this fatter or thinner or transform not in proportion, I have to hold the shift key down. And then it'll let me do whatever I like with it. So again, that's the default action. I can transform in proportion. If I hold the shift key down, it lets me do whatever and transform not in proportion. Now, to throw even more confusion into the arena, this does not happen with vector shapes. So let's just get out of that and we'll drop that in the bin, and then we'll go and create a vector object. So we'll go and again we'll look at the ellipse tool, which is one of the vector tools. And it's a shape tool, so we'll click and drag and just move it into the middle, and then we'll let go. So here we've got roughly the same, but this is a vector shape. So now if I want to transform this, I can go to Ctrl and T and I've got my control handles again, but this time if I drag a corner handle, it lets me do anything. I mean, it will follow all those pixels if I let go, but here I can drag it out, so I can drag it now non-proportionally by default. And if I want to change the shape of it proportionally, I've got to hold the shift key down. So there we go, I'm now transforming that in proportion. Okay, well, I think many, and I'm one of them, will hate this, but I'm sure in time we'll grow to love it. Okay, a quick little recap. If you transform in pixels, then to transform in proportion you do nothing and you'll transform in proportion. If you hold the shift key down, you'll free transform. Vector objects, it's as it's always been. Do nothing and free transform. Hold the shift key down and you'll transform in proportion. Nothing at all confusing there then. Well, so that's it for this video, short and sweet. The enhanced transform command in Photoshop 2019. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please visit my website livelinktraining.com for lots more videos on Photoshop and Lightroom. And please scoot to the bottom of any page and click this subscribe link. It's completely free and would help me enormously to grow a Photoshop learning community. Okay, I'll see you in the very next video. Bye for now.